Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Atlantis. And the Crimson Tide missed it. The lineups brought to you by Atlantis for Iowa State. It's the usual five: Haliburton, Nixon, Condit, Young, and Jacobson. Very fast-paced game.
Can I just get this out of the way early?
Yes.
I ate about 4 pound Thanksgiving in this game during the 20-minute break. It was a good 4 or 5 pounds of turkey.
You would not be able to handle the pace of this game, I don't think, would you?
Not early.
This is an Alabama team under first-year head coach Nate Oates that runs and runs. They shoot a lot of threes, including
80s, 81, 82. So just a little bit more control over the offense is what he's looking for.
Bam. Thursday.
Today's Thursday?
Thanksgiving.
Okay, well then
typically falls on a Thursday.
In 2 days. Oh my God.
We do lose to seem to be adapting well to the breakneck pace of Alabama. Jones on the feed. Smith blocked by Haliburton. Cleaned up Lewis, and that's knocked away as well.
Alabama averaging about 10 seconds per offensive possession. Down there if we need to. There you go. Takeaways airspace.
He's going to put it up anyway. Didn't work. Haliburton defending him, the long 6'5" point guard, and here comes Tyrese Haliburton.
Nice look.
Oh, what a look it was.
An athlete that can absolutely run with the best of them at 6'10". Soft hands, doesn't miss time by Haliburton, and he may do it again.
Caleb Grill with a takeaway, leads to the run out. Jacobson.
And that's a tough combination.
Jaden Shackelford just 1 for 2 at the line for Alabama. And a wide open two. It's an 11-3 run.
If Bolton, like everybody else in the world, takes good looks, he's a good shooter. He's not a good shooter if he doesn't take good looks.
Statement somewhat, because I think if I took good looks, I wouldn't be a good shooter.
You'd be an average,
everybody but me.
You'd be a bad shooter taking good looks?
Indeed.
Colin.
Who does that benefit if the game's being called that way?
I'm not sure yet, because everybody see how much can this guy, he's a very high IQ guy. In terms of flipping ball screens and all that, I think he trusts him.
Tyrese Haliburton and Iowa State were down 14-4 early. Haliburton well short. Iowa State continues to struggle from deep. Gets it back.
Step back three all game long. What you don't want is him going to the rim.
What a find!
Go to a whole nother level. This is one of those times right now. He's playing harder than anybody else in a hard-playing game.
Zion Griffin with a floater. Really, and they do rank in the top half of the country in pace. Just not at their speed. And for Iowa State from deep, it hasn't worked out. They're 2 for 8 from 3. Lewis with a little floater. He's down. His shot didn't make it. A lot of Iowa State arms were there. Haliburton. Why not?
Kyra trying to go down the empty side of the floor, and Iowa State would have no part of it. Jumped and doubled the ball.
18-point first half of the first half for John Petty Jr.
He has really played well. It's funny how good things happen to you when you play harder than anybody else. Bam!
Haliburton gives the Cyclones their largest lead. Petty had this gym.
Forget his hair. I wish I had his jump shot at this point. And both teams just, they're competing their butts off, Kevin, as they should.
Bracket game. In a lot of other early season tournaments, this is maybe a semifinal.
Well, what you have is two teams that could very well be right there on the edge on selection teams. That's how the selection committee will look at it. Two Power 5 teams on a neutral floor. Meaningful game.
Haliburton.
Up extensions at the rim. Seth Greenberg last night asked me, is he the best NBA? Because he's unique with that length and that size and his ability to make plays.
He contests that shot from Lewis after deflecting the pass and goes for Purdy. Petty for 3. No. It's a rebound by Griffin and thrown away. Back and forth.
Peter Bolden do all he can to be a pesky defender. They have a foul to give.
Look at the shot clock, folks. You might not see
point. John Petty has made 8 shots in this ball game. The rest of the team combined has made 4 second half.
And Lewis swatted immediately by Solomon Young. The Alabama bench wanted a goaltend. Haliburton now too young. And back and forth we go again. Haliburton, Young through the lane. He missed it. 2 fouls. Kyra Lewis, 5 seconds into the shot clock. And Haliburton grabs the rebound. 8.7 rebounds, 4 assists for the potential first-round pick. Tyrese post position. Bolton, Haliburton. Little whirling.
Haliburton alert to force a turnover.
And then Jones alert to take it away on the other side and finish.
Play.
Let's get some peach baskets here just to remind everyone.
As fast as this game's being played.
He got it back.
Yeah.
Into the switch with Reese, who has 3 fouls. Bolton for 3. No.
Those points, ATO. After timeouts, Alabama just got 2.
Nixon missed a 3. Rebound to Petty.
Crossing over.
Bolton knocked away by Haliburton. Davis.
Going forward for him.
Haliburton at 3.
Wow.
Haliburton is hit.
Again, Beetle Bolton saying that Haliburton, that's part of the flopping rule right now, Kevin, is to watch those shooters kicking out. And you know, you're trying to deceive the officials that you've gotten fouled. And I'm not sure.
Petty got in his airspace. Here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Oh, boy! Razzle-dazzle advantage here on day 2 of the battle for Atlantis. Lewis.
Won the Maui Invitational in a heck of a ball game. Very much like the one we just had here. And overtime got the SEC. Auburn is the best team right now in the SEC. 6 guys that played huge minutes last year on that run to the Final Four. They play hard. Kentucky with an injury right now. I trust Auburn. I trust Tennessee.
Here's the preseason media poll. Alabama picks 6th as Petty floats one short for Alabama. Haliburton on the run out. Haliburton is caught, missed it. Petty has it for a 3rd chance. Leans in, misses with the left. It's a volleyball match right now. And Haliburton keeps the dribble alive.
I said in the first half, I continue to say, this is the hardest and most active I've ever seen John Petty for Alabama. This guy came to ball tonight. Bad aim, one of its top 5 scorers.
In command now, Jackson is all alone. Off the feed from Haliburton, and it's tipped in by... Made the John Morant comparison just in terms of vision and creativity. Are there players you see in his game?
If what you're looking for is just no better than to be your 9th or 10th guy.
And as you can see, he's about as thin as a rubber band. Does Atlantis for their wonderful catered meal of turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, mac and cheese.
I ate 5 pounds of it between ball games. I'm not kidding.
Condit might have blocked 2 there on Bolden. Condit runs the floor and lays it in. Go the full 40, Jimmy Dykes. I think so. I believe in you.
No question.
Haliburton is foul.
Killer whale is actually a dolphin. Down half of their brain and the opposite eye.
Did Mason tell you this?
Well, he knows it. He didn't tell me, but if I asked him, he would tell me this. It's out of coconuts, man. Learn while you're on the island. Explore. Open your mind. Broaden your horizon.
Now you're starting to sound like Walton. Nixon from Haliburton. Nixon with a 3.
Look up. It's a 17-point game.
Jones doing using clock again. Haliburton throws it up. Steve Combs was yelling over Tyrese.
Yeah, that's the baseline runner action for Tyrese. Haliburton frees him up.
Good play.
Yeah, it's
from deep for Haliburton.
What Steve call it?
Over Tyrese, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a floppy action for the baseline for Haliburton to work off of.
He's got 8 assists. Not ball for Tyrese, whatever it is.
Well, top 25. There will be 5 now, adding Michigan to it. And I think there's 4 teams here, if not 5. North Carolina can still get there. You don't have to be great this year. Michigan can get there. Gonzaga can get there.